Depending on the load, a car can hold water for 35 or 40 people. So if you take 2 cars, you get up to 300 people a day. We go back and forth, several rounds.
This is how volunteer Yevhen Tkachiov is going to make another mission to his native Chasiv Yar. Today the settlement is in the line of fire. It is constantly shelled by Russian troops, so the man was forced to move out of the city and now lives in another place. But he has not forgotten about his small homeland and brings water and food for animals there every day. After all, this is what the locals need most of all today. How much and what do you have in your car right now?
About a ton of water and about 100 pounds of dog and cat food. And mine 90 kilograms, plus a bulletproof vest, so that's another 100 kilos.
That's about 10 trips a day you and your partner usually make.
Yeah, together. Well, 10 is the max, because unfortunately somewhere in the afternoon the shelling of the road that runs through here starts. I showed you today. There is fresh. So after lunch the water is not worth the holes in our bodies in our cars. The greenery has grown. You can't see so much of this destruction of houses along the road. Nature hides it.
Early in the morning, residents of the city can still be seen on the streets. People are busy searching for food and water. They have already gotten used to the constant shelling and have learned to survive under enemy fire. In the afternoon, the city becomes empty. The Russian occupiers are increasing the frequency of shelling, and the residents are hiding in shelters.
Yesterday there were lots of lions. Garages were on fire in one part of town, in another, in a third.
People on bicycles like that?
Yes.
This is how the most affected area of the city looks today. Locals call it Canal. It is closest to neighboring Bakhmut, where 8 more people live.
Это свеженькое. Ого! На какой-нибудь.
Here's fresh. Wow, look, what an aerial bomb.
Tamara is one of the 8 residents who still remain in the most dangerous part of the city. Because of the constant shelling, not every volunteer dares to come here. Not counting on help, people here collect rainwater. Tamara is very happy about Yevhen's arrival. Is there no water, yes?
Yes, I picked all of it. I put the barrel there, I put the pots over there, I collected from the roof. Well, I covered the roof on that side with a plastic tape because everything is broken.
Tamara invites me to see the condition of her house. The woman has partially lost her hearing due to shelling, so she asks to speak louder.
Here's the flying, there's 4 fly-ins. That's the way it is, no roof. What's the point of a roof in summer? It's raining, 15 buckets are in the bedroom. It flew here, it all scattered. What happened is terrible.
But despite all this, the woman refuses to evacuate.
To be honest with you, I don't want to go anywhere. Natty walls, they say, keep you warm.
Thousands of flats are broken down in the city today. All this is the consequences of the so-called Russian world, which was brought to Ukrainian land by the Russian occupiers.
Был дом и нет дом.
There was a house and now there is not.
Just now, together with a volunteer, we were delivering water and taking it to the most sheltered area of the city. This is the canal area. There we came under attack from a drone. It was shot down by the Ukrainian military and we escaped with a slight fright.
Шо? Ну а ты как думаешь?
Pensioner Nadia goes to volunteers for water and food for cats and dogs. She is telling how Russian shells destroyed several neighboring houses the day before.
A Russian missile hit a house badly.
Were you in the basement?
Yes.
Did you hear what was starting and then hide?
Yes, I heard it was starting and ran into the basement. Everyone ran away, but then all came out. But the shelling hit badly.
Do you often get shelled here?
Every day we are already used to this. We already know the schedule.
What are you not used to?
We cannot get used to the fact that we have no water.
How do you cope without water? How do you wash yourselves and the clothes?
We are waiting for rain. We collect the water. I can show you canisters, but they're all empty already. When it's raining, everyone goes out, collects, puts some kind of a vessel so that they will have water at all. And it is also brought here. Well, I will not waste drinking water. If I have to do something, I do 3 operations with this water. I can wash potatoes, wash the dishes, and also wash the toilet with it. I don't just throw out the water.
Because it's difficult to collect it.
Yes, and because there is nowhere to get it. Nowhere.
Every day, 7 days a week, Yevhen and his partner deliver drinking water to the residents of Chasiv Yar. The man says he cannot leave the city and the people he has known for a long time, along with trouble. Therefore, he will help civil people as much as he can. Reported by Roman Smoler, Anastasiia Volkova, UA TV News.